Today is the 14th of December, 2015, and today's devotional, Philpot, is taken from 1 John 5:10. The grand point to he that believeth on the Son of God hath the witness in himself. The grand point to decide in a man's bosom is whether he is Christ or not. And this is a problem which none but the Lord himself can solve. Blessed is he who has the witness in himself, and that he can have by believing on the Son of God, as John speaks. He that believeth on the Son of God hath the witness in himself. This is the internal witness of the Spirit, as the Apostle declares. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of God. What witness have ye ever had in your bosom that ye are a child of God? Or if ye have not had this special witness, what marks or evidences, what tokens for good has the Lord bestowed upon you? Can you not remember something that the Lord has done for you in times past? Some promise applied, some manifestation of his presence, some look of love, some softening touch of his gracious hand, which melted you into the dust and brought sweet peace and assurance with it. It might not last long or be very deep, but it was an evidence and felt that you belonged to Christ. You remember the time and the circumstance, the darkness, distress and bondage before, and the deliverance into sweet liberty that enjoyed. But still you are dissatisfied. You want the Lord once more to appear. You want another smile, another word, another look, another promise, another testimony. And without it, your soul often sinks down into doubt and fear. Now this is the path in which most of God's saints walk. I will not say all, because some are more favored with an abiding testimony, though even they have great sinkings and heavy trials, but with most it is very checkered and in and out path. Thus sometimes they are indulged with a smile, and then such darkness of mind falls upon them that they can scarcely see a single evidence. Then the sun shines again, but darkness once more covers the scene, and down they sink again into doubt, guilt, and fear. Then the Lord appears again, and then they love and hope and rejoice again, and so they go on, the scene ever changing like an April day. Still on they go until they come at last to the closing scene, when the Lord usually appears, scatters all their doubts and fears and darkness, and gives them a blessed dismissal into his own bosom of eternal rest and peace. J.C. Philpot, 1802 to 1869. Well, I'm sure we all have experienced this, that Philpot is talking about, where we have assurance, and then there are times when we're discouraged and question if we are really God's child or not. The greatest assurance, though, comes from God's Word, which gives us the absolute proclamation that all that the Father hath given me will come to me, and all that come to me I will in no wise cast out, and no man can pluck them out of my hand, and I and my Father are one, and no one can pluck them out of my Father's hand. And so God's love is not off and on. God's love is throughout the life of the Christian into eternity, and from eternity past as well. God bless.